Hey, how's it? This is the foundation. Cowboys lose to the Texans 19-16 in overtime. This was a hard fought game. I mean, to be honest, I love these type of games. I mean, the outcome sucked, but I love these type of games. It was a defensive struggle. You know, teams just making plays when they needed to, making defensive stops when they needed to, and all that. And it was a very fairly clean game. Defense creating turnovers when they needed to, and all that kind of stuff. Before I get into the Cowboys and all that, I just gotta tip my cap off to Deshaun Watson. I mean, he was getting, he was getting, and for all the protection rules and all that, this is why I'm tipping my cap off to him, because he stood in there, he was getting whacked. This is how the rules affect me so much. I'm like, oh, they're gonna call something on that, and they didn't. So I was like, oh wow, we gotta. It's almost like you say you got away with it, But the truth is, like, man, that was a good defensive play. But he stood in there, and that's the one thing. Deshaun Watson stood in there, kept on coming back, and he made that's all they got to win. He stood in there, got the great play with on Hopkins, who's a beast in himself. So, I tipping my cap off to that guy. As far as our defense, man, our defense, man, if we can score 20 points a game, we'll probably win more. If we can get early leads, like maybe like 13 points in the first quarter, in the first half, 13, 14 points. I almost can guarantee, and we total out to 20 something, at least 22 to 23 points. We can win majority of those games, because that's how good I believe our defense is playing right now. Those goal line stands, man. I mean, it's like you get all the advantages on offense and all that. You got a penalty that brings you basically to the 1 yard line, and you guys and they stand up, and they said, hell no, you guys not doing this, and all that. Jalen Smith was beasting out there. Antoine Woods was beasting out there. What his name? Tyron Crawford was doing good. Leighton Vander Esch was doing pretty good too. So, all those guys was doing good and all that. And you know what though? And then, like I said, like really quick into our offense, I like go back to the defense, but see, look, this is why those yards and all that. It's great when to see it. I mean, the yards matter only when you get results from those yards. You know what I mean? Like those first two drives, boom, boom. The play to Swain, then the play to Rico Gathers. I'm pretty sure every Cowboy, every Rico Gather fan was like off their seat. Like, yeah, here we go, we finally get them involved. But it doesn't get results. But the thing I said we needed was a turnover to shorten the field. And when Anthony Brown got that forced fumble on Hopkins, and Jordan Lewis picked it up, what did that do? It made a short field. It put a lot of pressure on the defense. Because why? Because you got a guy that he's good. He can bully his way into with Zeke, and and they create and it was a beautiful play. Beautiful play call by Linehan, and all that. So those things. So, and like I said, all those yards only got field goals. So, Dak threw two interceptions. One of them, you can blame both. Like, hey, Austin, like Dak was a little bit too high, dang it. And then you can go, Austin, it hit me right in the damn hands, man. So you can go. The one on Thompson, though, that was on Thompson. But there's two drives in this game that the Cowboys should look back on, and the one where Zeke was getting the rock and he was running some good plays, and then he got the penalty called back on Connor Williams. That to me cost a lot, because I'm pretty sure on that second run when he got 13, 14 yards again, I'm pretty sure everybody in the stands, every hater out there, every Cowboy fan was like, Zeke is taking over. And once you get to the 1st and 20, what does that do? It's like, oh, here you go. You have to go battle back up one thing, and the running game is fine, But then, their defense it was doing a pretty good job too. So you needed to take advantage when you were, and all that. Then the sequence after that, when Dak made an amazing play, avoiding those 2 sacks, one by J.J. Watt and one by I forget the other guy's name, and he threw that ball, threw a beautiful pass to Tavon Austin. The sequence after that, I was like, I don't know what you guys was doing, and it sucked, So credit Brett Maher for getting the field goal and all that, but. And Hopkins made the play when he needed to, so it sucks. I mean, it was a perfect opportunity. Eagles lost, Giants lost. It would have put us in great position, a solid second, maybe even first if the Redskins lose. But and we have another tough this time we face a real tough defense and with legit cornerbacks and all that. So, but gotta do what we gotta do. It's gonna be another defense slugfest. But you know what though? We believe, we do. All right, let's go out and get this win next week, baby. All right, this is the foundation. Paniola boys, and like always, go Cowboys.